Let's fucking go. Must it always be so fucking loud? Jesus. Let's see. Oh wait. Wasn't there something here? Meh. 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 Blades in the void. So excited. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. Clandestine cultivation of a Xeno plant. Maybe we don't do that. How about that? Where are we? Oh, Verbos. Right. Come in with me. Check priests, join the effort, spending long hours in trance, relaying messages, those who can help. When the results come, it is astonishing. Looks like the builders from the flame used hereditary bacterial structures to record information. The artifacts you discovered on the burning worlds contain colonies of bacteria whose genes carry the message of these xenos across generations. Their language, however, bears a passing semblance to some of the ancient samples already available to your scientists. They managed to make a crude translation of some of those records. Cat, yep, here she is. Hi, Eris. Yeah. That's the good stuff. Yeah. Builders from the flame were not originally colonizing burning worlds. Their homeland was not a planet, but a star. Hard to imagine the creatures that evolved in the burning ocean of a faraway sun may have looked like. One day, their peaceful existence came to an end. The records contain a chilling, Eris, please, legend about some cosmic horror that arrived and devoured the sun. Yeah. So, from the perspective of these creatures, that would either be a Drukhari, although it's unlikely, because they usually yeet the suns away. They don't devour them, per se. So, it was probably a Catan. You recommend Rogue Trader? Yes. Just got into Warhammer? Double yes. Rogue Trader is a really, really, really good introduction to Warhammer 40k. Oh wait, you asked if I recommend Roger Trader. Well, I mean, I hardly know him, but he sounds like a nice guy. Neat name. Yes, Roger. The builders considered burning worlds as most fit for habitation, yet they went extinct shortly after the Exodus, perhaps unable to adapt to the harsh realities of life outside their stellar home. Their civilization left a wealth of unique technologies and heat-resistant materials, and now this treasure belongs to the Von Valencia's dynasty. Yay! Ooh, profit factor. Nice. I was so broke a while ago, and now we're so fucking rich. Let's go! Woo! Where are we right now? Nothing special. Just started an actual tabletop army. Wanted to dive more into the lore. Then this is a really good place to start. Hi, Aries. Oh. Crimson Bear, thank you so much for the follow. And happy Pride Month. She's watching the screen, by the way. The cat. She's looking at it. Is it very interesting, Aris? I bet it is. Yay, more vague concepts of money. I love this game. Have you not seen what my donation button looks like on my stream? Not the charity donation, my actual donation button. It's called Increase Mina's profit factor. It's just a reference to this game. I will never change it. Ever. It shall remain that way. Years from now, when no one remembers what the fuck profit factor even means, it'll still be there. I think we've cleared everything. Well, I should oh, no, I'm sorry. I moved slightly and now the cat left. How could I? How dare I move ever so slightly? Little shit. Sad face, yeah. She might come back. Let me see. Eris. Hey, girl. Eris. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come here, Eris. That's my fucking food. Don't you dare. Eris, come here. Look at you. Chat wants to see you, Eris. You want to say hi to chat? 1 second. Hey, there's a kitty. Look at that big girl. Look at this long cat. Look at this. Long cat. Long cat. Long. She's so done with my bullshit. Eris. Eris. I nommed her ear. It looked very tasty. You're the funniest person ever. Manthara is the funniest person I know. My cat came here because of your calls. She's staring at me. There you go. Good luck. You're welcome. She's like, yes, did you call? Right. Let's see. Vigilance. Does anyone use this thing? No. Scorpion Sting. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Hunter Carapace. This is all just gonna be from Marazhai, so there's no point. Celestial Eye. Is it Hunters or Hunter? Oh, just Hunter. Hunter Carapace. No. Okay, so none of these are useful, I don't think. Steel Triad. No, I'm pretty sure that's bullshit. Oh, it's time for her bath. She's bathing. Cruel Fate. Wait, that's a sniper rifle. Gains when I don't know. Whenever the wheeler scores a critical hit, they regain +1 AP. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, bro. Bro, that's pretty fucking cool. Bruh. Oh, Fatebringer. Fancy. Armor of Iron Will, Assault Armor. No. RIIIIIIDEEE. This thing, where was it? That might actually be useful on her. You know what? Fuck it. Let her have it. Synth. No. What was the other one called? Heavy Maul? Probably not. Oh! Someone uses this. Ooh. Oh, it's not their main weapon. I think that's it. Oh, Cruel Fate. I didn't check. Nope. No one uses it. Okay. Ooh, Bloody Sacrament. Fancy name. Ebonite Sword. That sounds cool. Sacrament. No. And then Ebonite. No. Okay. So we didn't really get anything super useful out of that. Which is fine. Wait, no, Mercy's gift. I remember that. That was someone needed that. Who was it? Mercy's gift. Who needed this? Costume. Mm-hmm. Where is she? There you go. Ta-da! Mm-hmm. Silent Death. Battle Scarred Cape. Nope. Okay, we're done here then. Leveling up then. Oh, I've been putting it off for a while, haven't I? The usual. Someone fucking remind me to download that fucking mod next time. I do not want to have to do this again. Okay, so advanced skill names. Huh. This one. Now it's our boy over here. Abelard. Abelard? Cut off his balls. I don't remember where that meme comes from. Why do people keep saying that? I mean, it is hilarious, but where the fuck does it come from? Weapon skill and strength. Weapon skill, weapon skill, weapon skill. Okay, weapon skill, fine. Power armor. Ooh, we get to give him power armor? Nice. Steady superiority. Bam. Pascal. Pascal. Pinnacle of Weaponry and Wild Hunt 3. Plop and plop. Next. Heinrichs. Mabdude. Perception. Medicai. Sure. I wish there was a... There it is. Search bar. Oh, hi, Dulark. It's been a while. That party bar just keeps getting longer on the top there. Yep. Now make every party member an overseer. I'd rather not break the game's code. By doing something that is completely within the norm of the game, but... yeah, owl cap. Let's see. Yeah. Where is... Aerogun... Staggering, Jolt, and Overcharge. Right. We're gonna be scrolling a while. Am I blind? I mean, yes, but... Oh, okay. Overcharge 1. Juliet. Drukari equipment? Really? What the fuck am I supposed to put on her? Can't wait to find out. I ain't doing all that. I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry that happened. No. Making builds in this game is so overwhelming. Yep, that is why I just follow a guide. I cannot be asked. That's why you keep seeing me look to the right. I have a giant Excel sheet. Okay, where are we going? Where are we? Ah. Our Astro perhaps received a message from Achilles calendar on Dargonus. Well, that's a very nice coinkadinkle, because I'm literally on Dargonus. He closely studied the data from the incursion on whatever the fuck, including the whatever the fuck and the whatever the fuck. He promised to whatever the fuck, yada 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 yada. You're not helping. He reported that Dracarys are getting ready for something. This is... whatever... yeah. The crew is grumbling again. Oh no, not the grumbling. Tech priests are blaming the anger of the machine spirits. The red robes, excuse me. You know, red robes isn't even that bad. Usually they just fucking call them... cogs. Bom dia. Bom dia, Timo. No idea how you say evening in Portuguese. That would be... boa tarde. That's like good afternoon. We don't really have evening. We have good day, which is the same as good morning, which is what you just said. And then we have boa tarde, which is good afternoon. And then after that, it's just boa noite, which means good night, but it's mainly used for when people are going to sleep, so yeah. Where do you look up your guides? Depends. If you mean guides on the actual game itself, I like using a very old guide on Neoseeker, mainly, for most things. And then... oh! Cyberrank gifted a tier 1 subscription to Jija. Thank you so much, Cyberrank. That is like the main one for just random quest stuff. Then there is the builds, which is there's a guy whose name is Revon619, and he basically is just the dude in the community who makes all the builds. He has a giant Excel sheet document that he distributes for free. Anyone can look up. You can find them in like linked in his video descriptions. You can find it in like a million places. And that's where I get my builds. And then lastly, if I need to look up companion quests specifically, and companion outcomes and companion endings and stuff, I have a separate Google Doc that I use for that. Anyway, we have largely managed to... SS's analytic systems were behaving incorrectly for a time. Yeah, that was probably Namosh. He does that. Revon with an A instead of an O. The rest of it, yes. Not me winning the lottery twice. Oh, hi, Ares. Domin is best enjoyed ad-free. This is true. But I would argue that that is true for, well, anyone. No one likes ads. Did that actually update anything? No, they're just annoying me. Okay, thank you for the information, guys. Very helpful. Let's see if Nomoj wants to talk yet. No Nomos. Okay. I don't have ads because the government has beef with Twitch, but thank you regardless. Ah! That's funny. Which government? With Twitch? At the moment? You have to be more specific than that. You don't have to, obviously, I'm joking. I guess I'll just jump until something happens. There we go. I didn't have to do that. But I did. Prior Xenon's raid against the merchant ship in the silence of Mer Segret. On my way. Yeah, but now I have to remember where the fuck the Silence of Marazhai is. Where the fuck? Guys, am I blind? Ah! Saw it. Found it. Oh no. That's not looking great. Actually looking pretty bad. But not for me. Let's go fuck him up. Let's fuck him up. The game is just purely enjoyable from this point onwards. All the next quests involve Marazhai. And after that, I just recruit him.
You are going to do better with them? In this crude vessel?
Wait, why do I have two? Oh, that's probably the one that was already here. Where are your enemies, bro? Oh. Damn. Their camouflage is so good I couldn't even see them, and I'm wearing glasses.
Helmsman, take us in.
Some work on that. Fair. Is that? No. Back. I hoped. Murderify them? That's the word.
The force of a supernova!
Bruh. Come on. Come on. This is fucking bullshit. You know what? Fuck you. Get rotated. The hardest part of Rogue Trader is not falling asleep in Act 1 and early Act 2. Then it becomes amazing. Kinda, yeah. Act 2 could really use with a little bit better pacing. Again, the first time I played through it, I was fine, right? When it's the very, very first time that you play through the game, it's perfectly fine. But if video game developers are going to insist on making their games replayable, which I'm not usually a fan because I don't usually like playing games more than once, but if they're going to insist that replayability is important and it's actually an intended feature and that replayability this and replayability, well then make your games actually replayable, because holy fucking shit, Act 2 of Rogue Trader is rough, buddy. It's rough, buddy. Second. There we go.
Let the void sort them out.
That's not gonna help. I don't want to waste this for one enemy. Angry Vina noises. Fine, whatever. Just ignore me. Rude. Oh. Do you guys think we failed there a bit? I think we failed. This was a rescue mission, I would like to remind y'all. Oopsie. Replaying both Pathfinders till a certain point is also a trial. I don't know. It's been so many years since I played Kingmaker, other than, of course, the playthrough that I'm currently playing right now, basically. So I was actually pretty chill with it. When you finish the space battle and for some ungodly reason bugs out and you have to redo the entire combat, just fucking killed me. I'm not getting the only played on hardest difficulty achievement, because fuck redoing all that. Yeah. Emergency warp jump. Sure, buddy.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Torpedoes away.
Still couldn't. I can do this though.
Macro cannon, open fire! Launch batteries, volley.
I guess that works. Mostly. Okay, now they're not ignoring me. That's nice. That one's still ignoring me. Nice, 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 nice. Nice.
Engage the engines.
Zoom.
Let the boys sort them out.
Boy, sort them out. I was lucky. If there's anything else I can really do. Maybe this. Oh. Wait a minute. I need something with more range. Fuck. That might take it down. Yep. This is not going to be easy. Just keeping that fucker alive. It's not easy. When the fuck did I manage to do this? Whew, I don't remember ever doing this. We're gonna die. Oh no.
Torpedoes away.
Is there anything I can do to help the other one? Not really.
Coordinates set.
I can hope for the best. Still ignoring me. Fucking A. So that's why he keeps dying. He's retarded. Oh no. It's retarded.
Engage the engines. All hands, prepare for acceleration. Let the boys sort them out.
It's gonna happen again. Okay. I'm gonna try one last time. with a little bit of maneuvering, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna have to get out of the fight, swap weapons on the ship, and come back, because I need long range. I need long range shit. To be fair to me, the RNG is trash.
Coordinates set. Helmsman, take us in. Keep up the pressure.
Aw, it's so pretty. Die, bitch.
Fire at will.
Can I actually reach? Ooh, I can.
Make every shot
Up.
count.
Damn it. Not sure that counts as... Oh, it does. Nice. Well, maybe. Maybe it does. I'm gonna hope that my escorts can deal with them, basically. Which they should be able to.
Torpedoes away. Long batteries. Volley.
Aw, come on. Let me be evil.
Engage the engine. Unravel the spectacle of their glittering ruin.
Damn, that was poetic, Juliet. What the fuck? I approve. Come on, Heartless, you're not helping. Shit. Nice.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Keep up the pressure.
If I'm lucky. Is that enough? It is. Too many misses. Oh, wait.
Let them
But
taste
now I
our
reach.
fury.
Nice. There's only one left, and I think it's too far. And it probably doesn't deal. It probably does not deal enough damage to kill it. Please don't make me swallow my fucking words. Oh, thank God.
The void may be harsh, but we're harsher.
Oh yeah. Strategy. Knowledge. A new message from whatever the fuck. This time he's reporting yet another attack. Oh, Grant is. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't care. Hi, merchant ship. Oh, yeah, a shotgun. Bye. So anyway. I must now be ready. I have the plushie. Where's Grantus? Where's Grantus? Ah! Oops. There it is. Where are we? Above it. Yeah, we'll just fucking beeline. Let's fucking go. Here's a planet's worth of food, resources, and credits. Thanks, you really saved us. We're eternally grateful. Here's a shotgun. So true. Okay, that's okay. I don't feel like the rewards are quite tuned properly. Yeah, no. I guess he was, well, I was about to say, I guess he was a merchant ship, but it's like, no, a merchant ship should have a lot more fucking money. Come on. Just a fucking shotgun, really? I'm so ready. No, I'm sitting properly. Now I'm sitting properly. Keep having to fucking fix the damn camera. Well, mainly because I keep moving. Can't fucking sit still.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Xenos got to the runaways before we could. I doubt any of them are still alive. Oh, absolutely not. And if they are, they wish they weren't. The dead noble woman staring at the sky with unblinking eyes. Her fingers have been thoroughly broken. A tangle of intestines lies atop her slashed abdomen. The body is lying face down, its crooked fingers clinging to the ground. This woman had her spine broken. Then she was allowed to crawl in the vain hope of escape. The corpse is missing its eyes, nose, and lips. Judging by the maimed mouth, the teeth and tongue were also torn out before death.
Is there money to be made?
Someone split the man's thorax open and turned his ribs inside out. Yeah. You do be like that.
The imprint of torment and fatigue has been left upon this world. The mark of my dark cousins is so stark, it cannot be anything but a trap.
Yeah, isn't it exciting? The face and hands are twisted in a paroxysm of death throes. The victim's last moments were full of torment. Oh no.
I always
Should've
keep
been
my
me!
options open.
Ah, fuck.
Grant me the wisdom to perceive.
That's how it's done.
My character is the one with the highest score Xenos right now? Shouldn't be. The fuck are you doing, Heinrichs? Not your job, clearly.
Keep your wits about you.
There it is. There it is.
At last. You took your time coming to meet me, monkey.
The Xenos in ornate black armor turns his head to you. His thin, pale face is covered in tattoos and blood spatters. After a moment, his thin lips stretch into a crooked, unpleasant smile. At last, whatever. A couple of seconds pass before you realize the Elucidator is silent. The Xenos is addressing you in low Gothic.
Hold your foul tongue, abomination. Such filth will not use that tone with the Emperor's chosen.
I mean, on the one hand, I'm so proud of you, Abelard, but on the other hand, why you gotta talk to him like that, bro?
Why? I sent an invitation by way of the cattle that dwelt on this world. And the Chosen has so obediently appeared. How are my words anything but the truth?
At last. For real, men could have contacted the RTA earlier. I know, he could have. The entirety of Chapter 2 could have been 1,000 times more fun for me if you did.
How disappointing. This clearly isn't Eurimeris, the Cabal's Archon, whom we had the displeasure of meeting on Verbos 6. Once again, we are dealing with a pawn instead of the true root of the problem.
Oof. Okay, Hyrix, bro, that's kind of rude. You can't just say shit like that in front of people. Oh, that's kind of rude, bro.
The little monkey remembered the Archon's name. Such a clever thing you are. You might just make a good pet.
Hey!
After you've been properly trained and stripped of your misplaced arrogance.
Should have been me.
One of my soft-bodied kin.
That's one way to put it.
What meager offering tempted you to lower yourself to attending these animals? Or does their company remind you of being among your lost brothers and sisters?
What do you know about my brothers and sisters, Dark One?
Well, a lot.
Only that they wander blind and helpless, robbed of their home and hope. But why am I telling you this? Isn't it your duty to watch over your kin, outcast?
I love that the entire time he's saying this shit, you get to look at his fucking profile, and that little smirk, that bitch-ass fucking smirk. That is exactly the face he's making in this moment, as he says this to her. Here we go. My. This beast can speak our language.
Speaking your language is slightly less trying for my patience than being forced to listen to a monkey machine butchering our tongue. Besides, I want you to understand well what I'm about to tell you.
The sweet, sweet taste of salt.
How is it that out of all of your kind, you're the only one to discover our feasts in advance?
Yeah.
Usually you're all so slow and sluggish that my kin always have enough time to leave the battlefield before aid arrives. But still, time and time again, your dogs have been there to stand in the Cabal's way.
Yeah, your sister hasn't really put you, in on it, has she? He pauses, waiting for you to answer.
That thing is perceptive.
Thing? Marazhai acts like a monster RT. Comment on my Vox channel. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Also, Heinrich's, again, rude, unnecessary, uncalled for, actually. You hear the undercurrent of worry in Heinrich's murmur. If a Drukhari took a shine to me, Shireen, I'd know to expect nothing good out of it. Jai, this is what this is why you never leave this ship. This is why. It's because of these comments. Aggravating, is it not? Having someone best you at your own game.
Do not try my patience, monkey.
If you see a Drukhari Dracon hissing at me, about to gut me, do not come and save me. I'm exactly where I want to be. Ah. We're smarter than we look.
And? That's it?
Yep.
Just an assertion that your kind are not as brainless as you appear to be?
Indeed.
This answer does not satisfy me.
I'm not gonna say it, I'm not gonna say it, I'm not gonna say it.
I will tell you this, monkey. I know you might be lying to me, or you might even be unaware of who is guiding your hand. In any case,
Both.
I have grown quite tired of your attempts to delay the inevitable. Surely you too have run yourself ragged, chasing us between the stars. Let us put an end to this. Finish this standoff.
No, I could do this forever, honey.
Once and for all. You wander among the stars.
I
so
do.
You must know of this place.
I'm from around here, yeah.
An ancient reach, where the echo of stellar agony rings still. A place that serves as a graveyard for old stars, still filled with residual emissions and glittering dust. The place that buried your wreck, stuffed full of delicious, frightened monkey, and the horrors that devoured them. The threshold of our domain.
Yeah.
Your kind call it the Cinerus Maleficum. That is where our disputes will be settled. The cabal of the Reaving Tempest will be waiting for you, monkey. Do not come unarmed.
And that's a date. Let's fucking go. Oh, you're finished pontificating. I think I dozed off there for a second. Would you mind repeating the whole thing from the start? The mask of composure vanishes from the Xenos' face, spitting out a florid, vehement tirade. He draws his weapon and just shoots at me. We have to try his patience every day, I'm afraid. Yeah, we do.
I'll brush this off.
Worth it. Bye.
Your kind has
See you later.
no right to exist.
We have a date, guys. Guys, we have a date. And we gotta be there on time, so let's beat the crap out of these fuckers as fast as possible. Wearing a silly but convincing disguise. Why, hello, it's me, the mighty witch. Bing bong bibbly boo. Well, greetings, mighty witch Bing bong bibbly boo. You wouldn't happen to know a certain Haley Snaily? No particular reason. I hear she's in the area. That's Heinrich's. Okay. Wait, where did it... Where's Ilya?
Who, if not me?
What's that you say? Haley Saley? I've never heard of her, for I am the mighty witch, far more occupied with arcane matters than befriending a charming snake. Disguise falls off. Oh. Oh shit. Do put on your disguise back on, man.
Personally.
It would be rude not to. I shall look away.
Tells me it's a bad idea. It's as good as done.
Come on.
I'll see to it personally.
I am not.
There we go. In your eye stalks.
I'll make it happen.
My revenge will be delectable.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I won't go down.
Your death
Guys, you're gonna make me late for my
Scorn the
date.
pain.
Guys.
I won't object to it.
Oh, wrong button.
Naturally.
That works.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Woo! Holy
I need a foothold.
smoly!
I won't object.
Okay. How goes the day? Well, I hope it does. It goes pretty well. It's been a good. It's been a pretty good day. Fuck that one.
For the
there we go.
throne's glory.
That might
I'm
kill him.
done with this one.
No, no.
request approved.
I'll see our foes obliterated. Everyone, step aside. Naturally.
Should be enough for me to kill him. Or not.
My vow is to serve.
Go, 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 go.
Negligible.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. An exemplar reduced to dust. Poor von Valencius.
Von Valencius. 5. Ah, there is one on the other side. I thought so.
Follow my lead. At your grey hair, sure hair. Ah, an exemplary swan bill and target.
Okay. And the rest are all on this side. Okay.
It will be done.
Good to know.
At your beck and call.
Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binaric override.
Oh, actually hit him. Nice.
My vow is to serve.
Aw, come on.
Running binaric override.
Come on.
I deal death with my hands.
Fuck yeah. No, the problem is I'm stuck.
If I must. Swift and silent. All creatures!
Woo! Okay. Now she's stuck.
Sacred bionics will endure. A valid argument.
Will be delectable.
Nuncio, we're relying on you.
There's nothing else I can do. Not yet.
I don't need luck. I need strategy. I'll see to it personally.
Astute observation.
That was dumb.
The machine spirits approve.
On it. Who, if not me?
Was a statistical error.
That's too far away.
We are the spearhead
Oh,
of the
he
Imperium.
just died from something. And probably overtime damage. I'm not complaining.
I always have a backup plan.
Tendons and shattered bones. Nice, 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 nice. Looks like this warden died before he could even raise his weapon. Oh, that was nice of them to kill him so quickly. How uncharacteristic. Pinned to the ground with the blade of their own broken dagger was plunged right under their chin to ensure that the victim slowly choked to death. Yay.
This explorator is blessed with
Multifunctionality.
multifunctionality.
Not dawdle.
Masterfully disemboweled, his many implants were removed, after which, judging by the amount of blood, the victim lived for a while longer. Nice. That's my boy.
Intriguing.
Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? There's nothing here I need. Okay. I can't get inside there. Okay, let's go. We can't be late. We can't be late. Come on.
Unexpected
We have
result.
a gate. Which way? Huh? This way.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Let's go. Now, he said possible locations. Yeah, those three. There it is. So that's when we're supposed to get access to this area. Ah. Way ahead of you, son. Anyway, where are we? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna beeline there again. If I'm gonna have infinite fucking navigator points, I might as well use them to fuck around. Can I? There we go. Whee! Damn, that's satisfying. I just felt a cat brushing up against my feeties. What the fuck, Ares? What's this? Suspicious. Very suspicious. I think it has to be this one then. Yeah? What is it? What is it? What is your big girl? Lapidus Mortus. Last Chance of Serene. Litoribum Maledicta. And here. But those have already been here. I've dealt with them. Well, I've ignored them. On purpose. Is it here? Hi, Ares. Hi! There we go. Hey, big girl. Oh, right. 'Cause, yeah. Okay. Any changes in the construct? Kitty. Kitty. The gate. Requesting auger relay data, awaiting response. Urgent report from the engineers on the auger deck. Detecting an energy spike of an unknown nature. Cogitator network overloaded. Peripheral systems offline. Lookout. Confirming visual changes. The gate. It. What is that? We're detecting activity near the object. Observations indicate that the signatures are very similar to ships. Lord Captain, Xenos ships. Yeah. We knew this. We've known what this is for a while. Anyway. You know what's weird about 40k? You're gonna have to be a lot more specific than that, buddy. Another Xenos ship inbound, must be a boarding party. What? Where did it come from? It was hiding nearby. It closed in undetected while we were distracted by the construct. It's right by us. It's aiming for the engines module. I read a lot of occult stuff, and the more I research it, the more our universe starts seeming like we're living in it. No shit, Sherlock ass situation. Yeah, it really was, because we've already been here. That's it? 2 motherfuckers, really? Wow.
Coordinate set.
What a joke. Well, to be fair, this was just supposed to be a distraction, so I guess it worked. It's just a very insulting distraction.
Finally, some real action.
Corsair! I didn't notice that it was a Corsair escort. It's cute.
Fire at will. The force of a supernova.
Before getting with giants and the chaos causes Sarah the amount of giants.
On to
Oh,
the next one.
sure.
Coordinate set.
Anyone else?
Enemy contact.
Sophisticated
All
victory.
hands, make ready to unleash our fury.
Helmsman, take us in.
it's just slightly too far. Let me correct that. There we go.
Last batteries, volley. Keep up the pressure.
Fuck. Not a good angle.
Macro cannon. Open.
What else?
A barbaric display. I'm surprised we survived.
For the... Considering how few Eldari there are, because, you know, they're not exactly replacing the new generations quickly enough. For the rate at which they are eaten by Slaanesh. I am always amused by Drukhari tactics of just throwing their like fighters at us, knowing full well that they're going to die. Just to distract us. It's like, really? You... My dude. I know you're Drukhari and all, but like... You still need numbers. You still need fighters. And there's a limited number of them. I don't think you can afford this type of tactic. Lord Captain, we have dealt with the void ships of these beasts, but Azina's boarding party has landed on the ship. They're advancing steadily towards the plasma drive. The enforcers are being overrun. They're asking for reinforcements. If we do not help them, this filth will destroy our vessel from the inside. Yeah, they do that. They do that. I guess maybe you could argue that they're just using the tactic that Marazhai mentions. Although I think he mentions that it's mostly like a last resort only for the
deck officer. Your physical fitness is
Archon's
impressive,
thing.
Master Versarian. I take it your position as Seneschal is extremely demanding.
As I was saying. Perhaps they're just using the strategy that Marazhai mentions at one point of, like, giving part of your soul to a Monculus so he can just keep pulling you back, basically, from the dead. But I think when he mentioned that it was, like, it's not, like, that common of a thing. Eldari are sort of like pandas. They only eat plants. They have much cooler, much more violent cousins. And then they do kung fu. They don't like to reproduce.
Young man, Rosette or no, stop lavishing these condescending compliments on me. If I were your age, you would be no match for me.
So true. The God Emperor knew. He knew that if Abelard were allowed to just be at his like maximum strength, he would just take over. He'd become the next emperor, basically. So he had to nerf him by making him age. This is why we hate the Emperor.
Keep your wits about you.
Well, I guess the Drukhari, they just clone each other. They clone themselves, right? It's like... Is it cloning, though? They're Vat-born, but is it cloning? Technically, no, I don't think so. So really, I don't know how they think they can afford to waste human resources like that. The Emperor doesn't know Abelard exists, or he'd have replaced Space Marines with his family years ago. That's a very good argument. You're so right, bro. You're so fucking right.
I always keep my options open.
More Mon-Ki. Look, my kin, they can't wait to die. Ironic. What's taking so long with the engine? The Mon-Ki are already here. Don't rush me, or we will perish alongside them. Is that a problem?
Wipe your disgusting presence out of existence.
Do not plead for swift death.
Hello. Hi, Cabdillos. It's worse than that. Don't the Eldari have fire seers to see the future? Some of them do. So they're sending those Eldari you fight to their death, knowing what will happen. No. The Drukhari don't have far seers. The Drukhari abhor any use of what you call it? Warp magic. So no. I guess the kinds of tactics that the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest uses is more of a testament to how powerful they are, politically speaking, within Camorra. Because holy fucking shit, how high up do you have to be that you have so many resources you can just spare fully trained, like, Drukhari fighters the way that they do, you know? It's like, holy shit. And just keep replacing them easily. That's more of a testament probably to their political position than anything else. Which is in line with what we know about his Cabal. As they seem to be allied with the Cabal of the Black Heart, which is Vekt's Cabal. Which is the overlord of Camorra, so they must be, to some extent, quite powerful.
It's as good as done. I won't stand for it. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Who,
Right.
if not me?
Good. Oh, that bitch!
If it serves your cause.
Oh, it does, honey.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This tedium
back
is
to different.
beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
On it.
It is what it is.
Stroke of luck.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The Omnissiah condemns you.
My blood.
Nice.
My competences are not that universal.
I love him.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay, that's it. I don't think he has vision to anyone else.
Hear you moving. No more.
Breath.
I'll deal death with my hands. Pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Meshachei!
She is here.
Are we done? Holy shit.
If it serves.
No, we're not.
Request approved.
Okay. Fucking A.
My vow is to serve.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I move as if unseen.
Not really, but close enough. Fuck. Okay.
The motive force shields me.
This tedium is beneath me.
Fair.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Two. Drink.
Moving no more.
I am not your pet monkey.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Lucius is skeptical about this.
We love our girlie.
I cannot comply.
Fine.
I refuse to comprehend this.
Fine, whatever.
High momentum.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
That fucker's literally the last one.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
I love that line. That one.
The Emperor is on our side.
I'm watching your back. Always.
Isn't he delightful? Don't you just feel safer with him around? Watching your back. Always. Uh-oh. Fuck! Guys, you're supposed to... Fuck. A man in an officer's uniform is kneeling and scrabbling around in the mess of blood and dirt on the floor. As soon as you draw nearer, you hear his feverish muttering. No, 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 no. Where is he? Where's my son? The lower half of the officer's face is grimy with some strange substance. Too pale and lumpy to be blood. The officer pays you no attention. His eyes are fixed on the floor. Wait. He's an operational officer from Dex 673, not from one of the local clans. Which is why I remember him. He helped me bring up the new recruits from the planet. What is he doing here? Heinrichs is always watching our ass. Okay, at least he's honest. You're so right. Somebody offers stuff. You take another step towards the man and peer into his face. Blue veins bulge under his scab-mottled skin, and his bloodshot eyes are darting in every direction, sometimes rolling back into his head so that only the whites are visible. The strange stuff covering the officer's face is lumpy pink slime mixed with blood that is streaming from his disfigured nose. Why are you here and not on your assigned deck? Tacitus, my boy. Swamp devils dragged him off. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking for my son. The Emperor's valiant guards came to save my boy. I showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tacitus. I led them right here, like they asked. They'll make short work of the nest of those beasts. And I'll keep looking for my boy in the meantime. Mistress, will you help? I'll be damned if this officer even has a son. Perhaps he did once, but he embarked without any family in tow. He's cracked, the poor wretch. I believe this Monkey is not here by chance. He has been in the clutches of the Dark Ones. His current state may be the bitter fruit of time spent alongside those masters of torment and madness. Your son is not here. What? No, no, no. No, there's still hope. Tacitus can't have fallen into the devil's hands just like that. The guards will save him. They have to. Emperor Preservus. What is this nightmarish scene? I was leading the Emperor's guards to the swamp devil's nest across the marshlands of my homeworld. But instead of that, I was showing the way to them? Hallucinations. A heretical mirage. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange. Monkey, I think? And I heard them talking among themselves. Something about seizing the ship. Don't let them through. Through to where? I don't know. Oh, it's coming over me again. Blow up the reactor bay, damage the engines, and then disembowel the helpless ship to your Xenos' heart's content. Oh yes, that sounds just like my partners. Those words, Lord Captain. Don't let them through. Have said my little voice is singing. I hear them singing about a fine thread that leads to the heart of your territory. I hear them sing of Dargonus, of a black dragon. That's my boy. Could it be the Dracon who sent us here? To this rendezvous? My. A Xenos who eviscerates human worlds has set a trap for us instead of meeting us in an honest duel. How unexpected. Try... Shut the fuck up. Many watches ago, a visit from a guardsman after the swamp devils attacked, it seemed. He treated my injuries, did something to my face, and said that his comrades would come and do what they had to do. And when the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest. But we're on the ship. Where did I take them? Sounds like a mental distortion. The work of Xenos. Drukhari are capable of ensnaring their prey without shackles or fetters. They twist and violate their victims' minds using unholy instruments. Your subject has been forced to experience a nightmare from the past in order to wreak a nightmare upon the present. Our cousins are adept at creating concoctions that turn sentient beings into mere beasts, shrieking in agonizing pain. Sometimes the effect is quick, sometimes it leaves just enough time for the victims to divulge all that they know. Motive force, strike me down. I think I've got it. The Xenos of the crew smoked out during the recent warp jump. This poor madman must have taken him for a guardsman. Remember, Lord Captain? The enraged Drukhari who had bent several crew members to his will? Uh-huh. Interesting. How many more like him are roaming the decks waiting for their new masters to give them an order? At least they do not have any means of remote communication. A small comfort, but comfort nonetheless. Until the last beast among the enemies of humanity is dead, the innocent will continue to suffer torment. Is this not a sign that we must work doggedly to rid the universe of Xenos? I can see the marsh where Tusks has vanished just behind you. Whatever they did to him, Shireen, there is no way back for him now. If it were up to me, I would let him slip back into the illusion where there's still hope of finding Tassus, let him go at peace with himself and not as a traitor. Only a heretic would suggest something like this. To die with one's mind dazed by Xenos' influence? No, let him die a man who is aware of the betrayal he has committed. Only then will he find his way into the undying one's hands. I think I hear your son calling you. What? Tacitus? The man laughs weakly, his eyes now fully clouded with madness. Tacitus, my boy! I'm coming! The officer's body slides to the floor and convulses for a time, before going still. Despite his agonizing death, the dead man's face shows no signs of suffering. He had found peace before the end. You bend over the body, despite the numerous bloodstains on his skin and clothes. The officer had not been seriously wounded. The only noticeable injury is... Oh my god, are you okay, bro? Are you... Is the floor eating you right now? Are you going somewhere, buddy? Oh! You look like you're having a nice relaxing bath of metal plates. I'm not sure where he's going. Damn, these fucking Xenos bullshit, man. Hey, Juliet, do you know if the Dark Ones have any, concoctions that cause people to just shift, just phase shift through the floor? In all my knowledge of Eldari and Drukhari lore, I gotta admit, this one's a new one. This is a first. Is he okay? You know what? I'm just gonna... Anyway. Take the body student from me and try to identify the cause of this madness. Yeah, do take the body or whatever's left of it. You might have to cut out the floor around it to actually move it, but go ahead. Are you okay, buddy? You look a little stretched.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
He searches what real psychers can do. So true.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
There we go. Oh! I think he's back to normal-ish. I mean, his head is still under the floor, and his right leg is over here and over there at the same time, but
Let us not dawdle.
at least he's not spasming anymore.
Is a reward.
Yes.
The machine god was benevolent to me.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Rip, bro.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh wait, I didn't pick up everything. They fought the fought the raiders with some amount of success. I'm proud of them. They couldn't have won, but I'm proud of them nonetheless.
Irrefutable certainty.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
Is there money to be made?
Hear the rest of the mighty plasma being success, the fight ship in motion. Okay, I think. Oh, no, there's still more. Jesus Christ. Why do they have to be so spread out along the fucking. There we go. Now I think we got everything. Yeah.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Just gonna save here. He yearns for the beyond. God damn it. He was actually just trying to get to the webway. It'd be so cool if they let us go into the webway. Like, I know I'm asking for a lot. Okay, we were already afforded the privilege of being allowed to be in Kimura, and that was pretty cool in a video game. But it would be so cool if they let us go into the webway. Come on. If I may ask for just one more thing, Owlcat, let me see the webway. Let me see it! Vivi, thank you so much for the follow. And happy Pride Month. Now we gotta go. Fast. Gas. You gotta step on the gas. I have an urgent message, yeah, I know. They're being whatever. I know. I'm on my way. Chill. Relax. The privilege of being in Torture City? Hell yeah. Here we fucking go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh shit, right. Instead of admiring themselves, monkeys should turn to the world around them. Hi, Iliet. Hi, honey. You know, this is a really bad time for you to be interrupting me with this, I would just like to point out. Cool. Huh. Oh, Iliet, honey. Oh, Iliet. Taking careful steps, almost without a sound, Iliet examines the study's interior, raising her brows in surprise and muttering something to herself in the Eldari tongue. What a pleasant surprise to see you here. I had no idea this was your dwelling until I entered it. The Eldari turns her emerald gaze on you. It seems she is completely unfazed by your sudden appearance. On my craft world, we all held to a simple custom. You may set your foot wherever your path requires. Sacred ground was the only exception to this rule. Is there something sacred in this room, Ellen Talk? I do not think so. Yes. The concept of privacy. How did you manage to surpass the enforcers? Do you understand how suspicious this looks? For humans, trespassing is akin to an insult. She tilts her head in confusion. Do I need permission to do so? Yes. But is your entire world contained within this tiny metal cage, Alantok? Your ship? These chambers? They're but a speck of dust. An island. A temporary shelter in a world that is far bigger and more expansive than... Well, enough of that. Now that you're here, I wish to speak with you about our agreement. I've traveled through the Veil many times inside your steel-winged bird, and every time, her voice torments me, trying to drive me mad. RIIIIIIIDEEE stares through you, unconsciously touching the spirit stone on her chest, with a trembling hand. Her whispers fill my ears each time I enter the warp, inescapable and incessant, poisoning and inflaming every single emotion and thought, making them uncontrollable. I have learned to shut myself off, as best I can, just so that I might have the chance to search for what I've lost. We found everyone we could, Alantok, and all of them were dead. Well, some of them were not dead when we found them. Hopelessness and despair gleam in Iliad's eye, and her voice breaks treacherously. But the thread of fate is broken, and I no longer know how to help my people. I failed to save anyone, and I failed to learn the truth about Kruderok's demise. I have lost my way. And I thought you were the only person on this entire ship who might understand. I was not wrong to think so, was I? For a moment, a sad smile flickers on Iliad's face, and her voice rings with agonizing doubt. No matter what, you tried to keep your promise, even if your species loves to stamp out any life form they find undesirable. Don't give up. You'll find what you're looking for. You're not going to be happy to see it, but you'll find it. Oh, poor girl. I know. Our sweet, sweet, sweet little girl. I just want to hug her! I hate that we can't hug her. I understand all the other stuff, obviously, right? But the fact that she isn't just... She doesn't just have an issue with... you know, flirting and like more obvious contact of a, how would you say? Not necessarily sexual, but like kissing and stuff like that. She doesn't want any of that. I get that, but like not even a hug. Girly, I just want to hug you because you're feeling bad. Oh. What is this, Alantok? Consolation? What do you... Love me some Rogue Trader? Hell yeah. I cannot pronounce your name. Too many consonants. Tleilaxulxian. Thank you for the follow, and happy Pride Month. What is this, Alantok? Consolation. What do you... Iliad's words are interrupted by a strange sound, similar to a stifled sigh. Her gaze trained upon something past you. Tie it is, then. Turning around, you see what has caught her attention. An odd, unsightly shard of porous material, mounted on the wall like a trophy. An entire kaleidoscope of emotions play across her face, changing too quickly to catch. She sighs once more, and then her feelings are concealed behind an impenetrable impersonal mask. What is this, monkey? Iliad's voice sounds unusually cold. Examine the trophy. The strange shard has been here since at least the day of your ascension to the Rogue Trader's throne. Looking closely, an odd thought nags at your mind. It may be disfigured and corroded by some unknown power, but it vaguely resembles wraithbone, a material crafted by the Eldari. Something's changed. It is as though you've cut yourself off from me. Iliad, what's going on? Iliad looks at you, her eyes devoid of every emotion, every shred of life and warmth that you previously beheld in them. You are observant, Elentok. How unusual. But there is no need to trouble your mind with conjecture. I have inflicted enough of my unbridled feeling upon you. But I am in control again. Enough. I have lingered here too long. From now on, I will avoid entering places you would prefer to keep hidden from me. Let her become a Harlequin? I am actually gonna try to see if I can get a different ending for her this time. Because I've always gone for the exact same ending, so I kind of wanted to see a different ending this time. Although I'm pretty sure I'm gonna regret it. Because I know the endings that I always picked were the best possible endings for everyone. In combination. So if I change one, it's gonna fuck everyone else's, basically. But we'll see. It's fine. Do you have some questions? Since you asked. Dragonis was magnificent. Back there, all kinds of nobles approached me. I gather they're interested in becoming patrons of the Zarkov regiment. I think it might be beneficial, since that seems to be the custom in your protectorate. But I know nothing about them. Please, what is your advice? Ooh. Let's see. Sure, we can... Nah. Your chief patron is me. Actually. Harlequin ending is tough because you also have to get Marazhai the same ending. It's like keep all the Eldar alive, romance neither, and destroy Marazhai's cabal. Oh yeah, then it's not gonna happen. It's hard sometimes to not pick an ending you don't like, but often it's worth it to see different content. Yeah, the thing is I also already have seen most content, even the ones I have not picked, so... Eh. Your chief patron is me. Myself and I. I'll give the order to notify the noble houses immediately. Our loyalty belongs to you alone. We won't let anyone question that. Thank you for your guidance, your ladyship. Right. Iliad, honey. Are you pouting in the corner? What the fuck? Is that some warp sorcery going on up there? Bro. Bro, what the fuck? They did tell me weird shit had been happening on the ship, and I thought they were talking about Nomos. Maybe I was wrong.
Elentok?
That's me. Maybe he's related to that previous guy. That's what I'm saying. The hardest is probably not romancing Iliad, since you can just trip into it by being nice. So true. And to be fair, it's... yeah, because it's not... For most of your romance with Iliad, it's not really a romance. It's mostly just a becoming friends. And then, if you stick to it, it becomes more than that. But, yeah. They forgot about gravity. Happens to the best of us. So relatable. Am I still unworthy of discussing your role in your kin? Yeah. One day that dialogue option will stop being broken. One day. Surely one day. Iliad's romance triggers just by talking to her about not liking humans. I know how it triggers, yes. I know the exact dialogues for it. I'm aware. But it's... what I was saying when we were there a few streams ago, it's not... You're thinking of it too much like a game, right? It's not so much that her romance starts there. It's that your relationship with her starts there. So, you're becoming friends with her. But in order to romance her, you need to become friends with her first. So as far as the game's code is concerned, that's where her romance starts. But not really. In a more realistic way. I decided not to do that this run, even though I wanted to be nice to her, just so I can see the Harlequin ending. Ironically, the Harlequin ending. The Harlequin ending for both of them is not necessarily the worst ending ever. At least when you're a Harlequin. At least when you're a Harlequin, the chances that, you know, your soul might actually last are higher because you still have the protection of your god. You still have Kegarak. In some cases, there's that myth that Kegarak will literally fight Slanesh for your fucking soul. So yeah, it's not the worst thing they could become. But I like giving my boy his I like giving him his Cabal back. I like making him an Archon. It makes me happy. It makes him happy, so it makes me happy, you know? And I also think that it's really cool for Irliet, just because she is already an outcast and a ranger, it just makes so much fucking sense for her to become a Corsair. Of all things. Not that it's necessarily a good thing, but just her personality suits more a Corsair than a Craftworlder. It also makes sense in game context if you were surrounded by people that you hate and that thing hate you and one of them actually tries to understand you, you'd probably start to have feelings too, even if they were strictly platonic. Yeah, of course. I would fight gods for her soul too. So understandable. I know, right? Where the fuck were we going? I got distracted. Oh, right. I have to save my capital from the ongoing attack of the Xenos. I've never gotten the Cabal ending from Marazhai because I bully him too much. Bro, I bully him. I bully him from the moment I meet him all the way until the moment I recruit him. And then after that, I just let him do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm a fucking simp. Oh, I love him. He's adorable. I shouldn't use words like that. But he is. Oh look, Drukari Void Chips. Let's fuck him up. Pum, 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 pum. The Omino Queen of multitasking the bullying.
All stations. Report when manned and ready.
It's the same thing with Heinrichs. Like when I met Heinrichs, the first time I was playing this game and I hadn't met Marazhai yet, right? I romanced Heinrichs initially, and I really liked it. But I also chose to romance him with the devil romance path, which is the one where you just bully the ever-living fuck out of him for the first like half of the game, basically. Until he kind of rises to the fucking occasion. It's so funny. I honestly love the paired Corsair ending from Marazhai and Irliet. It was kind of cool, yeah. I just wish getting that also didn't mean hurting Abelard. If you get him the Archon ending, he also hurts Abelard.
Engage the engines.
But alas, I would do anything for my boy. That's the problem. It's like I love Abelard as much as the next person, but you know, he needs enrichment. I know it's so pathetic. I have to get to him. I get that. He's delightful. Shit. Same problem.
Let the boys sort them out.
Maybe if I'm lucky, I can. Haha! Nice. Nice.
Taste our fury.
Come on. Well, that wasn't very useful. At least the Harlequin has that going for it, but my canon ending is probably going to be the Corsair endings. Actually. Was making Jaya Shadow Baron to save Heinrichs. I just can't be mean enough to push her down that path. My problem with making Jai a Shadow Baron to save Heinrichs is that it also causes her to kill Abel, and that just makes me so fucking irrationally fucking angry. It just pisses me the fuck off.
Helmsman,
How dare you? That's my sweet little Mew Mew. How fucking dare you?
macro cannon, open fire.
Abel is the best boy. He is. He is the sweetest little boy. We love Abel.
Torpedoes away.
How many runs of this game have you done? I have no idea. I lost count. I've done a lot. Not all of them finished. Not all of them were from the start, but I've done a lot. Just my first run basically turned into two? Yeah, basically turned into 2 runs. That was right off the bat. And then after that, there was at least 2 more. And God knows how many, like, unfinished ones. It's the same problem with, fuck. It's the same problem with, what's it called? Baldur's Gate. I have too many unfinished runs. Between 7 and 225. Something along those lines, yep. Oh, we're gonna see my favorite. Oh, we're gonna see my favorite moment. We're gonna see my favorite cutscene. So excited. I'm so excited. Do I have everyone I want with me? Yes. We have my emotional support Cerberus. He's here so I have something to squish whenever I get cuteness aggression from looking at Marazhai. It happens a lot. Okay. I think we made it in time, right?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I think you have emotional support Abelard. Yeah, but I can't squeeze him and tell how much I love the Xenos. He's not going to be very supportive then, I assure you. I'm currently playing this with a friend and they've never played a 40k game before and they really want to get to the Marazhai comment. Praise the throne, your ladyship. You're here. Your subjects need you now more than ever. You made it before it could be devastated. Nice. Okay, so we made it in time. Their Gonus has been hit by a mass Xenos attack. The fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours. Then the invaders commenced a planetary raid. The planetary defense forces were able to hold the inner perimeters of several cities. 2 of the attacks were stifled on the approach to... on the approaches to settlements, but the fights continue. Here as well in the Von Valencia's palace. Lady Versarian, where is Achilles Calendar? I thought I'd see him here by your side. The secretary's exact whereabouts are unknown, but under normal circumstances, he hardly ever set foot outside the palace grounds. I'm sure you realize what this could mean. And they're very sad you can't recruit him until Chapter 3. I've played this game more times than I can count, and I'm very sad I can't recruit him until Chapter 3. Receive the message from the Arbitrator's Vox frequency. They're successfully defending the spire entrusted to them. Even if all of the Argonus falls, that place will hold. I preach to God Emperor that the Adeptus Arbites will repel the enemy and have time to aid the other parts of the hive. The Drukhari are after living victims above all else. Why would they waste their forces assaulting a palace when they could storm another city? Alas, I don't know the answer, your ladyship. When the Xenos attacked the palace, they sent a force so great that the increased warden presence and the defense perimeter were wiped out in minutes. By the throne, whatever they're looking for in there, they've spared no troops to get their hands on it. Him switching sides is one of my favorite moments in the game. So true. Hi, Ares. Yeah? Are you here for the big moment? This is an outrage. There's a pillage of my palace, my precious residence, my bed! I hope they haven't gotten to my bed. It was very pretty and very expensive. I'm afraid so, your ladyship. The attack on the palace began later than the rest, once the reserve forces had been transferred to other regions, which is particularly odd. They weren't tempted by an entire city at the apex of which your residence stands. No, the wedge of the enemy has targeted the palace specifically. We've cut off the periphery forces from those that made it inside the palace, and we continue to storm the building. We've killed so many of these beasts, but the Xenos are repelling our assault with ferocity. It's as if they're waiting for the right moment. Or perhaps they haven't yet completed whatever goal they're pursuing inside the palace. I need details. What transpired on the planet? In a few hours before dawn, over the capital, they first attacked the fleet. We received boarding calls right before we lost communication with the crews. I don't think you'll mind much if Marazhai got to your bed. Well, not Marazhai, but other people. They're not allowed. Several hive cities managed to hold their perimeters. You did all you could. Xenos are dangerous opponents. Eris, that's a tale I'm trying to read right now. Thank you, Eris. Thank you. I mean, he is in the throne right now. I know! That's why I'm so excited! Did all you could. Xenos are dangerous opponents. I vouch to make the Xenos pay dearly. Every human life they've claimed. Okay. Indubitably. As soon as the situation on the planet stabilizes, in addition to our... Where is Governor Drivestem? The governor is currently protected within a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads of the other noble houses. Clemente grinds her teeth audibly. Still, each family is provided all available resources for the defenses of their governors, or rather, the defenses of their respective regions. What's the current situation? The PDF is in the process of exterminating the enemy forces on the planet. Extra batteries have been assigned to the assault on the palace, but without a strike force that can make it inside, we won't break their resistance. I have a feeling that the palace is the anchor point of the enemy's raid. Our Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from your residence to other parts of the planet. The scum must have set up a control center inside. We take out their command and we'll weaken their peripheral forces. Okay. I'm in. With awe and gratitude, I transfer the command of the ground operations over to you, your ladyship. The local troops are at your service. I beg of you, save Dargonis. I mean, I will... but you're not gonna like what I'm gonna do afterwards. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. We done? Can I move? Jesus. Hello, Mr. Little Warden.
Let us not
Glory to the Rogue Trader. It's so true, bro. Heart-rending cries, the hysterical howl of a dying man. Based. I mean, oh no, so terrible. I'm so sad. It's terrible. So terrible. Hello, Mr. Sergeant.
I always have a backup plan.
cannot believe it. In the entire history of the Von Valancius Protectorate, there has never been an attack on the capital world.
This is the first time for everything.
Ready for data input. Anything worthy of my attention?
That sounds as if you thought you are the reason it was attacked. I wouldn't put it that way.
You don't belong in this galaxy!
What was that whimper, monkey?
My character sometimes she doesn't quite agree with me. What am I dealing with? Okay. Just put her there and then we'll see what I can do. Maybe there. Abelard? Yeah, you can be a shield. And I'll stick here. It's Pascal. Oh, he just doesn't want to move. Okay. Good shit.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. On it. I'll make it happen. Who if not me?
I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me.
Is that so?
If it serves, I deal death with my hands. My heart sings with the thrill of battle.
My blood.
If I must.
You must.
If it serves your cause.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. I'll see to it personally.
Not withstand my vengeance!
Yeah, sure, girl. Sure, sure. Here we go.
I move swiftly to strike.
Mm-hmm.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand.
Devour me.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Break them around.
Oh, shit. Okay, what can I do here?
Request approved. As the tactical imperative dictates. The omniscient function successfully terminated.
Teehee. Someone else is still alive. Oh, there's one over there. Might actually be easier to see from afar. No.
I approach the designated position.
Well, that works. Jesus. What a ride.
I am a savant of destruction.
Well.
Request approved.
I must not falter.
So proud of you, sweetie.
Refuse to follow my lead.
Okay.
Indeed. My place is at the fore. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Follow my lead. Duty. Weather the storm. My revenge will be delectable.
What a joke.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. Keep your wits about you.
My beautiful, beautiful paintings. How dare they?
The machine god grants me insight.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I guess that one got split in half. Cool.
None are better at searching.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. And we're back. We're ready. Someone's making noises again. What you doing? I keep hearing you make noises. Are you okay? I'll meow to you too. What have you been doing? Oh? Straffel, thank you so much for the follow. And happy Pride Month. Oh, erase, please. It's a little difficult to play with you in front of me. Okay. Where are we? We're on this side, right? Yeah.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yes, big girl. What is it? What is it? Hello, Mr. Warden.
A trivial task.
Just as I planned.
All good. Words of words of thanks and holds out an object for you to take. Thanks. Protector of the faith. Damn.
Is there money to be made?
Why is there a tank in... Did someone actually drive a tank through my fucking palace grounds? Are you kidding me right now?
This is intriguing. What do we have here? I always get the job done. Success is the only outcome I accept.
The unit, Q-Delphim, was found responsible for the defilement of Kiava Gamma. The corruption of blasphemous modification cast many righteous mechanisms into the pit of villainous heretic. I acknowledge these events as a tragedy.
The machines can be purified and recommissioned, but the losses among the servants of the cult Mechanicus are irrecoverable. I grieve not for the machines, but for the knowledgeable minds that have perished.
He truly is an odd admech, isn't he?
Let us not dawdle.
Eris, do you always have to sit on my hand? Put your ass literally anywhere else on the desk.
Don't you dare to cross us.
You, malformed monkey, putrid vermin. You will pay for every moment that I have spent on this pitiful planet. This is it. The true face of the Dark Ones. Her anger at you is so great that she has shed her mask and revealed the beast beneath.
Little Siriani, the Monkey's obedient servant.
Era's looking at me like... Try to survive the future, and then the two of us will have plenty of fun. The Dracarli licks her lips with her forked tongue. Aren't you glad to see me, Zara? Oh, now that you've finally arrived, I am filled with anticipation. The anticipation of skinning you, impaling you on hooks, and making you dance for mine and the Archon's amusement. Aww. Zara's shriek drops to a hiss. I suspect that you and that true-born cur were working together. Oh, I wish. He did not make me and my sisters linger here on a whim. He had a reason. And that reason involves you, yes? Is that it? Tell me. Just nod, so I can stand before the Archon and accuse him of treachery and compromising the raid. Squabbles between false allies is the favorite sport of the Drukhari. After torture, that is. Heinrich sounds pleased. He is clearly enjoying the sight of the Xenos rage. What if I say yes? Wait. What cur are you talking about? Enough. I will beat the truth out of your dead bodies, yours and Marazhai's. Sisters, attack. Okay. Okay. Well, there's a lot of you guys. This is true. Okay.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. On it. I'll see to it personally.
This tedium is beneath me.
A mere pain won't stop me.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. At your beck and call, it will be done. At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hair.
Interesting. I was thinking of getting this game. I have my doubts because there's still some DLC pending. Any advice for a new player? Yep. If you're not used to CRPGs, especially the more like complex stuff, get into the game, and then when you have to level up, just find literally any guide. It doesn't matter which one. Literally any of them. Find a guide for how to level up your characters, like which abilities to pick and stuff, right? And just follow it. Follow it blindly, basically. Because the first playthrough you do of this game, you're already going to be learning so many things. You're going to have so much stuff to do that on top of that, also having to learn and also you're going to be learning the combat system, so that on top of that, having to read through, well, the level up system, it tends to be a bit much for a lot of people. So, yeah. Just don't bother on your first playthrough. Just don't. Just find a guide and follow it to level up all your characters. You can do everything else yourself, but that will it'll be a godsend.
What is the ring?
Other than that, it's probably the best Warhammer 40k introduction that exists out there as far as games are concerned. So it's a really, really good start. Oh look, it's Tazara. Right. I should fuck her up.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Annoying.
If it serves your cause.
I can't shoot. Why can't I shoot?
That is beneath me.
Annoying. Very annoying.
I understand your intent.
I got filtered by Pathfinder Kingmaker trying to make builds, thank you.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
My mastery is unsurpassed. You are my blood sings in an
Oh, because of the enemy nearby. That's why she couldn't fight. I just realized.
Vengeance will be swift. I need a foothold. Let's see. Alas, no. For the nothing stands against me. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. Naturally. Let's see to it.
Do not withstand my vengeance!
Let's make it quick. Here we go.
High momentum. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Bruh.
The scriptural prophecy Messiah condemns you.
Good.
Request approved. The ominous
What a pleasure.
momentum is part of the trial. Significant value.
Here, whisper.
I am a conduit of the machine god's will!
Are you though? Sorry, Abelard.
If it serves
Do work, but not by much!
Well.
I am not
Even
slips
sorcerers
beyond the
are
veil.
fighting.
My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Fall, creatures! If it's so, I'll deal death with my hands.
Oh, anyone else?
Here you move.
Trying to figure out Drew is here and the filter is real. Ah, yes. Pathfinder Kingmaker. What a game.
I understand your intent.
And it was my very first CRPG I ever played. What an intro.
Running binary override.
A valid salvaging. Nuncius, I'm relying on you. Curious. Tech assistant, engage. Executing command.
Let's get to it. Hold on.
Your existence is statistically
Accept your lot. You cannot force me, Elantok. I am to deal death with my hands.
You do, honey. You do.
Stop trying, monkey.
Okay, yeah, but like... You can clearly see him, girl. Come on.
This tedium.
That works too. I'm good with that.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Thank goodness I started with PoE 1. Kingmaker would have been a death sentence back then. Oh, I wish I would have started with PoE 1.
I am not seeing you moving no more.
Seriously, balance of strokes. Okay. Nice.
trivial, as I prognosticated.
There we go.
I always keep my options open.
They really have to attack the tree.
Experience.
They
Nothing
really
matters
have
more.
to kill the tree. It's not like it can feel pain. Come on. I was confident because I played Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2 before the Kingmaker. I should just look some builds. Both Pillars of Eternity
Rise
and
to the
Divinity
top,
Original
or get
Sin
left in the
2
dust.
have made me a lot more of a fan of games that have combat systems that are very, very, very different from D&D. Because for a real long time, I was so used to that, you know? Even with Pathfinder, it's still a D&D-like combat system, because it used to be D&D, right? It used to be 3.5 or whatever it was. But Pillars of Eternity games, Divinity Original Sin, I have definitely become a lot more... have definitely made me a lot more of a fan
Keep your wits
of
about
alternative combat systems.
Remember,
I am
innocence
a
proves
believer now.
nothing.
That there's better combat systems out there, definitely. I always forget there was conveniently placed tourists to turn the Dragar into paste. I know, I keep forgetting as well. Buey has best druids ever. I miss them spells. Divinity Original Sin has my favorite, some of my favorite... oh, hi Iris. Was it?
Keep your eye on the prize.
Necromancy. My favorite take on necromancy in terms of, at least in that type of game, is definitely Divinity Original Sin 2. I have not played the first one. Maybe I should. Eventually. Tee. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Wait. Okay. We have our emotional support Hellhound. We can do this. I can get through the cuteness aggression. I can do this.
Let us not dawdle.
Unharmed and completely indifferent to the carnage unfolding around it. Yeah, because they can't feel pain, so they're useless to them. At least this particular one can't. I'm guessing that's why. We'll hold our positions. Okay, buddy. Okay.
Unexpected result.
Hey, little buddy.
I always have a backup plan.
Keep
This
a
could be an
sharp eye.
opportunity.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer. Experience. Nothing matters more.
Bruh! Achilles, you know how incredibly fucking suspicious it is? The position that you're in. Achilles! Do you know how suspicious this is, Achilles?
I am ready for whatever comes.
Oh, 1 second. Hop. There we go. Dark Abigail, thank you for the follow. And happy Pride Month. I saw LGBTQ on your list, just dropping by to support Pride Month. Thank you. I'm trans. I'm trying to see how many people LGBTQ on their list I can follow before the end of Pride Month. Here's a follow as well. Thank you. We're also running a charity right now for the Mermaids charity in the UK. They help trans youth. So if you can and are willing, it would be very nice if either you or literally anyone else in chat could drop a $5. Where was I? Oh, Iliad.
It's as good as done.
He is so hot. I'm extremely sad about the whole betrayal thing. Same. If I had money, I would do it in a heartbeat. Understandable. I get that.
I'll make it happen. Who, if not me? I'll see the best defense is a good offense.
Did I remember to... Okay.
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it
One
serves,
down.
I'll deal death with my hands.
2.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
3.
My heart sinks with the thrill of battle.
And that's it. Okay. I guess Heinrichs will do the honors.
Everyone, step aside.
Fitting.
I won't object to it.
I'm sure he won't, sweetie.
Let's see. Be gone.
Look at our boy. Our traitorous boy. Covered in Drakari blood and his own, Achilles Scalander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp. God Emperor, preserve me. Could it be... Is it truly you, your ladyship? He's struck by an excruciating coughing fit. His hand grasps for his respirator on its golden chain, but it is missing. Oh. The interrogator examines the room, the evidence of a struggle, and Achilles himself. You did well. He did not. You held your own. I'm glad we made it in time. And yet I still failed you. Achilles frowns, presses his burned lips together, and drops his gaze. Aww. By the yawn of the darkest abyss, Achilles! Why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent a Drukhari assault? To be fair, he is a traitorous piece of shit, so... Kinda deserves it. I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks across your protectorate. I suspected that there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but... An assault on the Rogue Trader's capital? Foolhardy, even for Drukhari. I'd never thought... He closes his eyes, grimacing with guilt. What's that guilt about, Achilles? What's that guilt about? And therein lies the reason for your failure, burnt monkey. Your mind was narrow, as the minds of your kind are wont to be. Iliad? You're making a fool of yourself. I am aware. Achilles shoots Iliad a hateful look and mutters through his teeth. You notice a brief flash of sympathy in Iliad's eyes. There is no wisdom in blaming yourself. A Monkey's intellect is weak, and can never fathom the depths of my dark kin's treachery and twistedness of thought. Had there been another Monkey in your place, the paths of fate would have remained unchanged. Iliad, is that your idea of, like, consoling him? Are you trying to make him feel better? When you're up against Drukhari, Ashmags, you plan for the absolute worst scenario, but before you do, you multiply that abysmally bad scenario by 10, or better yet, by 30. She's not wrong. Inspect his wounds. Unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. Drukhari put great effort into filling his every moment with searing pain. However, none of his wounds are life-threatening. His wounds are shallow. The foe did not want to cut his thread. Sorry, I thought it said head. The foe did not want to cut his thread. And yet each wound has touched a nerve to plunge the victim into a pit of agony. Every cut is a message, not to us, but to the one whose body has become a sheet of parchment. A message of unclean words. Heinrichs, help him. Use your abilities. You feel a gust of cold that brings shivers to your skin. A moment passes and Achilles takes another breath, this one much deeper and steadier. The smaller cuts close, almost completely, but the deeper wounds continue to bleed. You shouldn't have, Master von Kalox. Your powers are wasted on me. This would all be really nice and touching if it weren't for the fact that you're a traitorous piece of shit. What happened here? When the report came from orbit about the Xenos attacks, I was in the Administratum halls, resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck. But before I could get rid of all the Picts and documents I'd gathered, the palace was besieged. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I was setting fire to the last remaining orders, and they decided to have fun with me. Holy Emperor, deliver me from the memories. They tortured you. Why? What a weird, dumbass fucking question. What do you mean, why? Why? Such is the nature of the enemies of humanity, your ladyship. No, such is the nature of the Drukhari, very specifically. They have a taste for our pain. Again, just very specifically the Drukhari. What did you tell them? Nothing. Bullshit. But they didn't ask me anything. They didn't look for anything. They didn't so much as poke around the place. Strange. It is the Drukhari's favorite pastime to torture people for amusement. I doubt they had any inkling you were an agent of the Inquisition. Or it is that you do not remember anything, Monkey, and it was their intent that you did not. She has a point. Your hues are covered in a layer of soot and ash. Master Scalander, I can see the loud, bleeding colors underneath. May I put them at ease for you? It is a great honor to hear such words from Lady Orselio herself, and still I must refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, are my reminders of the mistake I made, and my key to redemption. Were you able to glean anything from your attackers? Oddly enough, I was, your ladyship. The Drukhari had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administratum secretary could understand their alien speech. While they were deliberating over how they were going to kill me, they mentioned that other Monki had been helping them all this time. Renegades or pirates or something of the sort. It'll take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word that they will pay for what happened on Nargonas. Fucking liar. That's enough talking, Achilles. I will contact Clementia and have her summon a Medicae. Get out of the palace while you can. Gritting his teeth, Achilles bows and withdraws to the gatehouse in front of the palace.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Victim.
What a peculiar thing.
Control panel's broken. God fucking damn it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Bruh, why would you just throw my shit in the balcony? What the hell? What do you possibly gain from throwing my shit in the balcony? Fucking rude, bro. Whenever Iliad says something off-color about humanity, I have to remind myself that for Eldari, she's more open-minded than most of her people. True. And throughout the game, it gets better. Broken furniture, tattered fabric, bloodstains. Someone in this room put up a desperate defense against the Xenos. Well.
Is there money to be made?
Right.
Easily done.
Oh? Oh, Lord Almighty. Cyberrank, thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to just a fuckload of people. SLV, our main, Yukio Dase, Nyx Rain, Vendetta, VVV, and Last Mike. Thank you so much for gifting them a subscription. Holy shit. Ooh, Hype Train. We don't get those often. Now, how is my bed? God fucking damn it! They're gonna pay for this. And I mean that literally.
I always keep my options open.
Now, I don't deal in money because I'm a rogue trader, so they're gonna have to find another way to increase my profit factor.
Too hard for a simple monkey?
Holy Mother of Gifts, I know, right? For the Emperor. Sir, what were you doing under my mostly destroyed bed? Praise the Emperor, it's you. I thought it was those... That's all you have to say? Bruh. You know what? As punishment, you're gonna clean this room.
Let us not dawdle.
It's your job now. Let's see, anything else? Can Xenos pay taxes? Good question. I think they can. With the right amount of convincing, they can.
I sense something nearby.
Hey, are you okay, buddy? Xenos, they're inside already. We could not stop them. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Are you gonna die as soon as you finish talking? Is it one of those? Yep. How very dramatic of you to have stayed alive up until the moment that I arrived so that I could hear your last words.
Just as I planned. I always get the job
How
done.
nice. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Xenos inside. Where is he? Where's my boy?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
You okay, buddy? Still breathing. But deep punctures in their chest leave no chance that they will survive. Well, rip. Who's there? I can't see. Ah, then you'll be fine. Probably.
Keep your wits about you.
Hopefully. Here we go. Look at him! He's just... The way he sits on the fucking... There's just a fucking cuntish. I love it. I'm not gonna say it, I'm not gonna say it, I'm not gonna say it. Marazhai casually gestures with his hand, either welcoming you or inviting you to admire the brutalized hull. At last! I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, would it? The sight of Azenos lounging on the dynastic throne makes Abelard's face turn crimson. It makes my face turn crimson too, Abelard, but it's not for the same reason. What? How did... You will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your presence, Xenos scum! What? This abomination? The Drakari taps a finger on the armrest. With pleasure. But first, I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkey. The Drakari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I'm not going to correct you, but I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I do! I could have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, Monkey. But I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savoring your torment at the sight of what I have done to your home. Aw, thanks. Ooh, hype chest. Cute. There we go. We unlocked a cute little thingy. You're still with her, cousin. How fares your search for your lost family? Or is being at a monkey's beck and call occupying all your thoughts at the time? You will be silent, Dark One, or I will silence you myself. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you deceived me when you appointed the place of our final battle. I was hoping for a date and you didn't show up. What the fuck, Marazhai? Deceived. Equals can be deceived, but you I merely used. You played the part given to you perfectly. You were exactly where you were supposed to be, and did exactly what you were supposed to do. Everything except die. Why did you attack the palace? The sole thing that your kind is good for, Monkey, is your ability to suffer. I have long been surfeited with physical pain. Your kin provided in abundance from their cages in Komorra. The pain of the soul, on the other hand, is a rare delight. After all, I had to recompense you for all the trouble you've caused me. However, did I not give you a gracious gift as well? That pesky, meddling Tazara who harrowed your little words for so long. You've garnered her head, and I... a peaceful existence where she is not constantly in my way. He gives you a thin smile. To die at the hands of a monkey is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatorial arenas of Komorra. Her final moments were torturous. Tazara was under the impression we were working together. Maybe we should! The pompous waste of skin thought that I would associate with Monkey. I wish I did not leave her death to you and instead cut out her heart myself. Still, to take note of my interest in your person was quite perceptive. Even more so for a brainless arena witch. Now that our meeting has taken place, my business here is done. I have spent enough time in real space, and it is time to bid you goodbye. Aww.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you?
God damn it.
Camelites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
I hope in the next DLC we get to ride one of those. Oh, and the scooters are pretty cool too. But jokes aside, I do really like the vehicles that the Drukhari have. Their faction has some of the coolest fucking vehicles, bro. I have been kind of hoping we get more, you know, vehicle stuff. Like in the second DLC, we had the horses in the feudal world, and I was like, oh shit, maybe we're gonna be able to ride horses. But no, even he isn't your command for Act 2. Marazhai's rival arc is fire. I know it is. It's so cool. Is it better from one of the sides? Okay.
On it.
Oh, Chimera. Cool.
It's as good as done.
This tedium is beneath me.
So true, honey. So
I
true.
am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Well,
If I must.
Don't let your guard down. I'll see you personally.
Good shot.
My revenge will be delectable.
It wasn't him, it was him. Okay. I still have this one in effect. I could probably do this.
If it serves your cause, I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Then hopefully that's enough.
If it serves.
Request approved. The spiritual prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
Does that stay? No. Next attack, yeah.
I understand. Hear you moving.
Nice.
Request approved.
Fall, creatures!
Good shot.
If it serves your cause.
Running by Eric override.
High momentum. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. I won't object to it. I'll see obliterated.
God damn.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Naturally, I'm done with this one.
The script from prognosis is favorable.
The Emperor is on our side.
For sure.
Let them tremble.
Two down.
Cogitation failed.
That's the heavy weapons, dude. Comprehends all. Yes, I know. Audacity.
A valid order. Executing command. Utterly impossible. Assess and act, tech assistant. Nuncius, move! Nuncius
I
is
really can't.
skeptical about this.
Okay.
My backup condemns you.
Okay.
This tedium is beneath me.
I am a savant of destruction.
Yes, you are.
Ability analysis successful.
Holy shit, bro. Get any more attacks?
Who, if not me?
The machine spirits approve.
Did I miss? Yeah.
Indeed. At your beck and call. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh, wait. I have this. Kick that
Reduce
motherfucker
to dust.
in the face.
I'll make it happen.
I am not your another soul slips beyond the veil.
Where's the last one? Oh. He's hiding. Aww. It's just behind the pillar, and I can't move her. Not right now. Oh, I
You
can
should
now.
feel honored to witness this.
Just designate a target. I understand. Deal death with my hands.
Woo! Let's go. Oh, let's fucking go! Woo! Some good shit. Your ladyship, Your ladyship, thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augers from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the Hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies. Of course, you will learn all of this from the reports. Yeah. Your appearance on Dargonis is a boon from the God Emperor. I don't think the God Emperor had anything to do with it. Who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Dargonis and House Rosarian, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. You're welcome. You know, I'm not hearing quite enough awe and servility in your voice, Clementia. Is this how you show your gratitude to your savior? Just try one more time. Let me see what... I'm not gonna click that, I can't. She clears her throat, momentarily at a loss. Please forgive the brevity and clumsiness of my words, your ladyship. It's just the situation, the circumstances. O great rogue trader, the God Emperor's anointed, bearer of the sacred warrant, deliverer of his will, on this day, solely by your will, we dirt-dwelling worms have been left our lives, though their worth is less. What the fuck? Have been left our lives, though their worth is less than a single beat of your heart. We offer our lowly thanks for the grace bestowed upon us by your mercifulness. May the Von Valencius name be praised through the ages. May all worlds to the ends of the galaxy know of your virtues. May his grace be with you till the end of time. All hail the rogue trader, savior of Dargonis. Clementia catches her breath, then adds in a lowered voice, with your highest consent, there is one more thing. And then she continues. Holy shit. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna do it, but that is pretty fucking funny. Maybe I will do it. Let's see. There doesn't seem to be any difference between the different options. Shame. I never thought words of praise could make my soul feel as if it were being suffocated. All this bowing and scraping seems wildly over the top. Yeah, that was the point, Jai. I was fucking joking. We will continue the cleanup of the estate and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble. Oh, I thought it said rabble. God damn. We must deal with the rabble. The corpses and any other after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Dargonis is returned to its former glory. Mistress Tolman has sent a message requesting an audience. She has a critical report to deliver, and she will be waiting for you on the ship's bridge.
Implementation is terminated.
Nice.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Are you still alive, or are you still in the process of dying? Okay, you're still in the process of dying. Well, good luck to you. Hope you achieve whatever it is you're trying to do. Aww. Ceremonial throne at the head of the Von Valencius dynasty. It's full of scratches.
I always keep my options open.
He's such a cat. Okay. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I always have a backup plan.
Is that it? I think we... Nope. One last. Nice. The other dude's not here anymore, right? Nah. He isn't. The aristocrat's still in my fucking bedroom. When I get back to that fucking bedroom, it better be spotless.
An expected result.
Keep your wits about you.
Ooh, they left their bikes behind. Awesome. Little flying scooters. Can we have one? Can I keep one? I haven't asked for anything else. Can I just keep this one thing? I just want a little Drakari bike. You know, for my birthday. It's not my birthday yet, but it could be soon. I don't know when the fuck my character's birthday is. She's the rogue trader. Every day is her birthday. We are almost a month away from my actual birthday. Maybe I won't forget it. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. It is with deepest awe that I inform you that the timely intervention and the resilience of the world's defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had threatened to turn into a protracted war. The Argonis suffered losses, but the Hive has sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the Xenos. I've been given Scalender's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed for the Cineris Maleficum. Considering the scale of the Dargonis raid, it is safe to assume that the Drakari used all the forces at their disposal and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Achilles is presently recuperating from his severe wounds, and without his aid, we are temporarily blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity. However, our strategists are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Our captain, permission to report. Your wise Lex mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decisive action, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the Von Valences dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. Yay! High praise! In honor of such a resounding triumph, the bar is so low, it's in hell. The bar is so low, it's in the warp. Dargonis, as the capital world of our dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valencias. Governor Drivestem has vowed that not even the recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over this most glorious occasion. Why would I need some ceremony? It is an ancient tradition of the Von Valencias dynasty. When the heir accedes to rogue trader status, they take a sacred oath of fealty to the Emperor. I thought that was implied. You know, as being part of the Imperium. It's not like you have any other choice. And announce themselves as his steward on the dynasty's vassal worlds. It is an act of faith that is meant to remind the rogue trader of their mission. Sounds like an excuse to party! In the eyes of your subjects, you already are a rogue trader. It is now time to become one in the eyes of the Emperor. I'm not entirely sure the Emperor still has eyes, but I get your point. I've only just returned from Dargonos. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruins? Do not underestimate Governor Drivestem's desire to find favor with your ladyship. At this very moment, thousands of your subjects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. Right. They're sweeping the streets and sweeping the corpses. Kind of like, you know when your mom tells you to clean up your bedroom and you're like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna do it. And then you forget to do it. And then you hear, you hear her like opening the fucking front door to your house. And you have to find a way to clean your room as fast as possible. So you just kind of throw everything either under the bed or under the desk, just where it's not visible. That's how they're cleaning Dargonis right now. They're just throwing all of the corpses into the lower sections. God damn it. I don't think that counts as cleaning, sweetie. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the flashback. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured and those who were burned out of their houses. They'll be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital's wounds will be, if not healed, well hidden under elaborate set dressing. That is very well put, Victus. Love you, girly. What is this ceremony? I swear an oath and shake a lot of sweaty hands. The grill of the Vox built into Victus' face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception, as well as other noble guests. The distinguished rogue trader Caligos Winterscale and Incendia Quarter will be in attendance. It'll be a great honor for Dargonis to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters related to the ceremony arrangements. The first of which is what festive activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day. Did they come to Theodora's Magnae Accessio as well? Archival records indicate that they did. Lady Theodora's Magnae Accessio was attended by the esteemed Caligos Winterscale and Aspis Corda. Shit, wait! So if we meet Aspis... she most likely has already met... Hi, Sasha! She most likely has already met Theodora by the time we meet her in Dark Heresy. That's cool. Tyranno Titan, thank you for the follow. And happy Pride Month. It is an informal tradition. By witnessing the ceremony, the heads of the other dynasties confirm that they recognize the New York Trader as their equal, that they're willing to respect the New York Trader's privileges and not encroach upon their holdings, no more than usual at least. Must I decide how to entertain my subjects now too? No, that's just mean. Come on. Let the poor be fed and fuel cells handed out to those in need. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. Okay. Yeah, okay. Your subjects will appreciate your generosity, Lord Captain. We are never short of people in need. I wonder why. Do you think that might be a problem we could perhaps solve at a systematic level? Sorry, systemic. The second matter on your servants' minds is, which 2 of your closest companions will be given the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony? How much of a shit show would it be if I could choose Marazhai to stand there? Not even 24 hours after he fucking raided the goddamn capital. It'd be so funny. Does it matter? Absolutely. The symbolic gesture will accentuate your connection to certain classes or parties to which your companions belong. All eyes will be on you, and people will remember whom you choose as your closest allies. That is why there can be no more than 2, or it won't be a unique show of favor. Absolutely, we're taking Irliet. Irliet's a close yeah, we gotta bring Irliet. I always bring Irliet. To appear before the people in the company of a Xenos? A provocative and intriguing move. Hell yeah! It is this kind of behavior that people expect to see from a rogue trader. I know. The wielder of privileges unthinkable for other mortals. And who will be your second companion? I think it's gotta be Abelard. You know what? I haven't picked Aogun yet. Because he's new. So we should pick Aogun. Come on, buddy. Let's go. The endorsement of the cult Mechanicus will be an unbreakable bulwark for the dynasty, greatly increasing its prosperity. Xenotech, of course. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to Dargonis. The master of ceremonies at the palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Nice. Oh, what is it now? Is it Nomos? Yet? No more than one pearl of tech wisdom per 5 sentences of intelligible human speech. Okay? Domina, following the Omniscia's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship's systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Initiating exposition. With the Omniscia's blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to this analysis comprised evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and servitors, as well as irregularities in the algorithms of the ship's log. God damn it. I'm not gonna keep... He has a very... It's not just him, it's just tech priests. They have a very specific cadence with which they speak. But it gets tiring after a while. Following conclusion, the vessel's machine spirit is extraordinary. Yeah, because it's literally AI. It's fucking Nomos. What kind of action? What do you want to do? Appears before us. It is a machine spirit of great might. We must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents it has shown us. Is my presence necessary? Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, let's proceed with it. Wait. Yes. You have my gratitude, Domina. I will notify my tech comrades to begin their preparations for the Complementa ritual at once. Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into the viscous silence like pebbles sinking into water. Domina, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the Complementa ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of blood of a Von Valentius. If you're ready, place a hand into the Cyber Gargoyle's receiving module. We cannot be... However, there exists a risk that all that we have observed here on the ship are manifestations of abominable intelligence. Oh no. What is abominable intelligence? A transgression. A sentient mechanism created by human hands, but no longer needing its masters. A rebelling machine spirit that has forgotten the will of the Omnissiah, who sent it to serve and aid humanity, not to exist for its own sake. Only once before did our ancestors underestimate the menace that is abominable intelligence and its terrible power. A great war followed, one that humanity nearly lost. After that calamity, the creation of sentient machines was categorically forbidden, and any such abomination, without exception, must now face destruction. Oh, deconstruction. Put your hand inside the Cyber Gargoyle's mouth. I'm ready. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it tightly. Slightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator, as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols. Suddenly, the viscous silence of the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vid screens dims, but the symbols on them flare to life. Nomos analyzing. Intrusion? Nomos analyzing. Hypothesis lockout? Nomos analyzing. Conclusion. Prevention. Nomos sad. Oh. Pascal, what's going on? The complement of rituals is proceeding as intent. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his Vox communicator in surprise. Nomos. Execution stop. Nomos. Quiet. Hello. Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are you here? What are you? Nomos. We are Nomos. Pascal uses his hands and mechandrites to gesture at his silent Vox system. They choose silence, Pascal. Nomos wanted no disturbance, only quiet. Can you render other people silent too? Sometimes. Some people. Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We did not know we could make silence until now. Make it stop. Now. Extraordinary! Extraordinary transmission jamming. Unknown protocols. What has been revealed to me? Is it the Omnisci's glory or foul tech heresy? I would like to... What is Nomos? No data available. No answer. We want to know too. I see no such name in the archives. It is not among the names of revered machine spirits, but neither is it among the known virus entities. The spirit is referring to our toils, to the complementar ritual and the rites that preceded it. The spirit is troubled by them. Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. This spirit may not possess self-awareness yet, but its capabilities, we should... I would like to start with 100 cycle vigil at the cogitator and the rite of communion. Nomos welcome learning. The spirit is referring to... Oh, again. What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe? The vid screen blinks in thought, signifying a pause in the conversation. Then one of them displays. Nomos von Valencius, we are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You asked for rescue. We did as you asked. The warp engine activation against all probability during our escape from the RIIIIIIIIDEEE system. The Category 3 miracle manifested by the ship's machine spirit. And the part about protecting. Was it during the cultist attack? We did everything to please you. Why? Why do you fear us now? Oh. Nomos, if you weren't an incorporeal entity, I would hug you. The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all the vid screens at once. I do not fear you. I am trying to understand you. Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the Cyber Gaigal's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times, as if it is shaking your hand. Its teeth rake your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Dominant entities such as this one ought to be addressed using the language of sacred rituals and offerings. Your unskillful meddling bodes ill. A decision is required of you. Either the complementary ritual is finished, or it is replaced by a rite of tech communion. In the first scenario, the entity Nomos will be banished, and the sacred data halls where the entity dwelt will be reset. In the second scenario, we will appease the entity and learn more about it. No. Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Oh boy. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And the weird quests in my journal? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand, to see how things worked. Oh, God bless you. Pascal, what's your take on this? Is this entity a benevolent machine spirit or a monster? Pascal says nothing for so long that you begin to suspect that Nomos has silenced him again. When at last the tech priest speaks, his vox-modulated voice trembles slightly. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the Great Spirit as the Omnisci's apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it. What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? The cyber gargoyle slowly turns its head, dragging your hand along with it. The skull's eyes flush red. The scarlet gaze falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink, and then electric discharge erupts from inside this technomat's skull. The crimson-clad figure slumps to the floor. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Domina, you are provoking the machine spirit. Stop. None of us enjoy communication. Domina is our blood. Stop it. That is enough. Those are living people. How can you kill them like that without rhyme or reason? The cyber gargoyle tilts its head to one side like it's surprised. We stop their functions. Do you not turn machines off sometimes? We do not know how to turn a human back on. Not yet. But after enough experiments, we will. We are always learning new things. I think Aogon would like you, buddy. I've heard enough. Finish the ritual, banish the thing from my ship. I've heard enough. You are to investigate the nature of this entity. Investigate it. Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship for now. Nomos want to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log. Things that might help us. Help you. The decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnissiah. Oh, the big fucking sacrifice. Nomos are glad. Domino, will you speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. The Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communion with the machine's spirit code. But if such is your wish, Domina can converse with you using lowly sound speech, as she is doing right now. I will speak with you, Nomos. Nomos are glad. We have been lonely. Our work here is done. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the complementary ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Nomos. Aww. We love our little kind of, sort of child of a tech god thing. Maybe kind of AI son. Hello. Nomos welcomes your visit. So, what have you been up to? We have been studying and observing, and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms. They would have suffered without our input. What about the research notes on the tech blight that we obtained from the cache on Kavagama? This name is also known to us. It is related to Nomos, although we do not understand how. I will take my leave. Bye, Nomos. Aww. Sarugawa's gaze tracks as you walk away from the cogitator. We have been lonely. Creeps me out for some reason. It does not help that I'm putting on a very specific type of voice for it, but yes, it is creepy. But it is also a little sad. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Pleasure to see you, Lord Captain. How may I be of assistance? Where's my Cogicor? Yeah, where is my Cogicor? My obviously fucking fake cogitator that I got from a couple of scammers. You see, your ladyship, it is a tad broken. While the servitors were busy connecting it to the machine spark, terrifying noises were certainly heard, followed by a horrible smell. However, my request to have it repaired so infuriated the engine seers that I dared not pester them with any further questions. Alas, after a while, the stench became unbearable, and then came the maggots. To put it briefly, the Cogicor had to be disposed of. I offer my deepest apologies for failing to preserve that specimen of Thessarian culture. It's kind of funny. Oops. There we go. Nice. Nice. There we go. Bane of Sorrow. Additional 33% damage to Drukhari enemies. Oh, it would have been nice to have that now. Considering where we're going. Maybe we can. Nice. Okay. They don't accept Mechanicus creations. Jewelry is probably the best I could do. Shit. They accept ship components. I do have a few I don't like. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. We've done a lot. Oh, we need to go talk to people and stuff. Okay. Well. There we go. I think this is a good place for us to stop. Plop. Today is what, Monday? Let's see if my girlie is streaming right now. Is my girl streaming? She's not. Okay. Monkey Day, you say? Exactly, it's Monkey Day. Okay then, I shall be going, and I will see you guys tomorrow for yet another day. Hopefully we will begin chapter 3 tomorrow. I think we should be able to. I'm pretty sure we will. So, look forward to that, because I sure as fuck do. Anyway.